exactly what I wanted to do in sports, probably 5th or 6th grade. My parents had seen me and heard me many times in the backyard, like playing these imaginary games like we all used to, which is fine by itself, but I was also announcing the games while I was doing it. I had the full gear, I'd tackle myself and crash to the ground, but while I was doing that, I was pretending to announce the game too. I always knew that I wanted to be a sportscaster. Spring training's not glorious by any stretch, but it's just great to get back to hearing the sounds of baseball. I'm kind of a romantic when it comes to those things, the simple things like the crack of the bat, the pop of the mitt that we've all been hearing and enjoying since we were kids. The night before it was announced that I got the job, I got a call on my phone from a number I didn't recognize, and so I thought it was like a writer or something trying to get a scoop. So I sent it to voicemail. No voicemail. Number calls again a few minutes later, goes to voicemail again. This time a message pops up. I'm like, okay, who is this trying to get a quote or whatever? I listen and it's, "Hi Joe, Vin Scully with the Dodgers." Oh my gosh, I just sent Vin to voicemail twice. And he says, "I tried you earlier in the day, and so I guess I begin the year 0 for 2. My wife took that voicemail and put it in a teddy bear. You hit a button, you squeeze the bear, and it has Vin's voice. A little creepy, but a special thing. I went into it not at all trying to replace Vin Scully because I knew it was impossible. I just tried to look at it as if I do get this opportunity, I'm going to be myself. I hope that the team does well, so I'm delivering good news. There are definitely those pinch myself moments.
That's it. And for the 3rd consecutive season, the Dodgers advance to the National League Championship Series.
The people that I'm with on a daily basis have made me love the job. The connection with the fan base has made me love the job. And again, just trying to be myself and hope that it works, and so far it has. The team's won, and so I'm delivering good news, and people like to hear good news. The other more important thing is Oral. It's kind of a season-long running joke, right, that he's a very young 60 or whatever he is, and I'm a very old 32. We kind of meet in the middle, but the place that we meet is we're really best friends.
Spring training matchup. Glad to be with us. Joe Davis, for Hershiser and Alana Rizzo joins us in just a moment. It is David Price.
Breaking news here that Major League Baseball will in fact suspend all operations indefinitely. Of course, a lot of questions. What does that mean? We do not have those details at this time, but we can tell you that all operations are going to be...
Just this last afternoon, we heard Major League Baseball is stopping spring training, not going to open up on opening day, have really no idea what the timetable is going to be, but open-ended at this point and crazy. I got to be home a lot more, and it's awful, right? Everything about it is awful, but if you're finding a silver lining, it's that for, April, May, June, most of July, so like 4 months that I'm hopefully never gonna have again where I don't have work.
Right.
But 4 months I'm never gonna have again where I got to be here every day.
Yeah, and every night where I got help.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, help with bath time.
He's gone. Yeah, normally 2 o'clock till 11. So it was great.
You should lay out though. Let it breathe a little bit. What do you think? Yeah, good to let it breathe.
Time for sports, and Major League Baseball is working on a plan to get the season started.
These days, just because of the schedule, there's no longer, it used to be you go to the game 4 or 5 hours before, and so for a 7 o'clock game, I'd be leaving at 2, and I'd be on the field at 3:30 or 4 o'clock to talk with the players and talk with the coaches and everything. We can't do that this year. We go to the parking lot from our car to the booth and back, and that's it. So I do pretty much all my work in here and leave 2.5, 3 hours before the game now. Pretty obsessive about putting stuff in here, and the cool thing is it saves and it goes on the cloud, and it's cumulative from my entire time doing baseball. So I started this in 2014 or 15, and I've been adding to it every day, updating it every day. Yeah, Tony Gonsolin starting tonight, so I color code everything. Green is last game, blue is last year, red is anything health related, injury related. See that red takes on a new meaning in 2020. Tony Gonsolin had a positive COVID test, and I've got COVID in red. Did not need red for that before this year. Tough in terms of balancing all the prep, but really quickly I remind myself, when I feel bogged down and having a lot to prep for, this isn't rocket science. I'm doing exactly what I've always dreamt of doing. And over on this wall, an undeveloped slide of a shot taken right before Kirk Gibson went up for his game-winning home run in Game 1 of the World Series in 1988. When I look at it, I see like everything that I love about my job in this shot. The wall of crowd and the thought about the roar that comes from that, and then the anticipation of the moment and the thought that the next moment can be the moment. I don't know if it's I've made it, but I take a step back and take a deep breath, and I'm very thankful for having gotten to that point. But I never like to feel like I've made it. There's always more out there. There's always ways to get better. A little extra family time at home. Just not having the BP and everything to get to, but let's see, a few hours before game time now, and time to roll. Oh, hey! We already said bye. Eerie, man, how empty it is. Different world.
Finally getting his opportunity on a 3-0 pitch. He swings away and crushes a ball to left. It is gone.